to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to say shalom to the elect of the nation Yasharallah, who we endure all things for. Shalom to all the Akim wa Akwathium who believe in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai unto the bitter end. I say yet again, shalom. So the title, clear as day, is talking about the wicked and then tallying up all the wickedness that they do in this current world, in this very present evil world, and really thinking they're going to get away with that wickedness. They're in for a rude awakening, because all this wickedness is only going to make the Lord even more violent and more vicious in the anger and in the wrath and his vengeance that he's going to set upon this earth in the near future. Because most people love the fact that they can do wickedly, especially our people, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, really think that just because you're in the land of your captivity, that you've been given license to sin against the Heavenly Father and his only begotten Son. Little did you know that you're going to suffer very dangerous consequences. You're going to suffer a very terrible fate because you trust in oppression. You trust in the fact that you think the same people who put your people in captivity somehow are going to alleviate you, somehow going to have the best interest in you in this current world, when they really don't. They're ready to mock you, and they're already doing that, scoffing at you, and continue to bring you down via oppression. And shalom to brother Karatizak, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Brakatah, brother. So let me start over here. I got the tablet out. 2nd Ezra 14 and 16. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. For the time is fled far away, and leasing is at hand, for now hasteth the vision to come, which thou hast seen. And we already see the evils manifesting themselves on a day-to-day basis. All throughout the four corners of the earth, particularly in Babylon the Great, people are getting way more wicked, way more prideful, and they really think that they can't get touched by the Heavenly Father. Y'all don't understand that the Lord is responsible for the creation of this evil, wicked society. And he's also responsible for creating righteousness at that. But y'all so focused on the fact that you can do wickedly and that you think nothing's going to be able to get at you, or vengeance is not going to come upon you, because nothing has happened right there and then. But the Lord is watching everything, and the Lord is ready to he's ready to enact vengeance upon a lot of people, especially Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Remember those who pierced him, those who thought they got away with piercing him? Now the Yahweh Shai remembered them. He remembered those works that they did. The Romans, who are Edomites, they got to pay for what they did to him too. Revelation chapter 1 and verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Aman. So Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, when he finally comes back in those chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and rebukes a flame of fire, everybody is going to lament like they've never lamented before. And it's going to be so drastic, so dramatic, such a very dark day for the wicked, because y'all thought y'all got away with the wickedness. Y'all really conceptualizing in your wicked heads that you would get away with not obeying the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And because of that, you got to pay. You got to pay. Again, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai didn't just give everybody the ability to do wickedly in his sight. Let me get that real quick. Somebody got to pay the tab. And there's going to be no excuse when Yahweh Shai HaMashiach makes his second appearance on this earth. And we seeing it. The prophets of the Lord are seeing it. Everything concerning earthquakes, wars, rumors of wars, everything is perfectly planned out by the Lord. Everything has already been predestined. But again, even those of you that are wicked, y'all don't even understand. You're supposed to be wicked. And the most wicked of the wicked, Esau, Edom, they don't even understand that they were created just to be destroyed. That's cold. And the Lord created everything, even for the day of evil. The wicked of the wicked. Let me get this. In Sirach 5:2. Follow not thine own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart, and say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. Exactly. You think you can just do whatever you want and get away with it because somehow the Lord didn't see it? Nah, you're sadly mistaken. That's when the Lord is going to come rushing down upon you with the death angels. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me? For the Lord is long suffering, he will in no wise let thee go. And just like the movie, you got Final Destination Bloodlines, in which we should all go see it. You see how the Lord, he just sends out his death angels, and you have all these various things going on a person's life. They're not really thinking about the fact that the Lord has all kinds of spirits throughout the four corners of the earth, basically fucking with everybody, especially if they've done wickedness. You gotta pay. Everybody has something to pay for, specifically those that are obeying Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Hey, the water, brother. Ecclesiastes 8:11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Exactly. Oh, I'm just gonna go commit adultery. I'm gonna go be a sodomite. I'm gonna be an idolater. I'm gonna be whatever wicked thing that the law is completely against, and I'm going to enact on those things. That's exactly how the nation Yasharala is, and all the rest of the heathens of this world want to act like. You can just commit sin, transgression, the Heavenly Father's law, statutes, and commandments, and you can get away with it. Nah, you're gonna fuck up. You're gonna fuck up badly, and you don't want the Lord to chastise you, especially if you know better. You better do better too. Let me get this. Continue on. Verse 5, concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. And that should strike fear in your hearts if you're righteous. Be not without fear to add sin unto sin. And what's that called? Iniquity. You keep tallying up the wickedness over time, thinking you got away with the one yesterday, the week before, maybe the one that you're going to commit next week or the following week. Just examples. When little did you know, the Lord is watching everything. His eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the evil and the good. But here you are, thinking you got away with it. That's when Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to fucking eviscerate your ass, man. Completely eviscerate you. Because you thought you got away with wickedness. Ecclesiasticus 15:20. He hath commanded no man to do wickedly, neither hath he given any man license to sin. None of us are supposed to be sinning. If you're righteous, you would keep the law, statutes, and commandments as best as you can in the land of our captivity. Because it's just wickedness everywhere. Just look at how our people conduct themselves. Look at all these YNs. Yo, I was just coming back from an appointment that I had recently for my wrist, and the Wadi Halba Shimyan Shai is actually getting better. It's getting so much better. And I'm on the bus on my way back to the crib, and I just see our people, and I'm like, yo, these are the YNs, bro. Like, I can't stand looking at them. Because you already know they have mad demons on them. They be on TikTok, be on Snapchat, talking wickedly, doing wickedly, probably committing adultery, smoking, and just worshiping other gods. And they don't even know who they are. Here it is, we're in the information age, and all this information about who you are and who your God is, who your ancient forefathers is, but y'all don't even consider. And not only that, it's your own parents that are responsible for that, because they believe in other gods and other idols, and then they cleave unto them, and they might believe in them, or they might just forsake the gods of their parents and go unto other gods. That's the nation of Israel, and that's why the Lord is watching very closely at everyone, especially our own people, tallying up their own wickedness, just to come back in a very vengeful way and violently destroy you utterly. Hey, shalom to Ariel Yasharala, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Brakatah, brother. They already messed up big time, exactly. Messed up terribly. That's it. The wickedness has really exceeded. It has reached its limit. We can all see through the spirit, through the eyesight, the spiritual eye. Man, this place has to be destroyed. I can't wait till Babylon the Great gets completely eviscerated, bro. I fucking hate this captivity. I really fucking hate this place because there's no righteous judgment here. And then people look at you like you're a problem, like you did something wrong, when all you're doing is preaching the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai and his righteousness. Yahweh Shai Hamashiach was literally persecuted for truth's sake. He was persecuted by his own people, by the Edomites who were Romans, and just all the people in general. They had a hatred for him just for speaking truth. And because they were wicked. And he was shining the light on them. But don't worry, all of that is going to be a thing of the past soon enough. Because Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is going to come back in a fiery fury chariot with the thousands of angels. And he's going to render anger and all his fury right on the people that rightfully deserve it. And those who are supposed to be saved and wants to come, they're going to be saved. And everybody else who's not righteous, who didn't believe in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, you're all going to get eviscerated soon enough. Because I want y'all to continue to be prideful. All of y'all that are very wicked, continue on. Keep tallying up, because eventually you're going to pay for that. Eventually you're going to have to focus on the fact that you really thought the Lord was not coming back. All you scoffers, all you mockers. And then I see a bunch of videos about people talking shit about the prophets, the men of the Lord, saying, oh, we crazy. These are psychos. These are terrorists. Don't believe in them. All right, that's cool. Keep the same energy. But the Lord is going to still come back, whether you like it or not. And shalom to Malak La'ab and Tawad Judah. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Brakatan, brothers. Man, I had to bring it up because I was pissed off coming back. Salakia. Hebrews 12:8. But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. And exactly, we're being chastised, we're being judged based on righteousness, and not because we're being wicked. That's for our sakes. Adon Ratazak, I be of the elect, and you brothers as well. If we get chastised, we catch judgment, it's because of being righteous, or because of something we did in our past